Hey everyone, it's me, Missy, with Missy's Guidance and Tarot. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk to y'all about. So one of the things that I thought was kind of creepy was I had to go pick up a part after work for my vehicle, right? And I noticed that there was a particular vehicle, a black Mercedes-Benz, was following me. Every lane I went in, they was in it too. So I was like, all right, maybe this person had to go to the same spot that I had to go to. So I ain't paying no attention. It got a little bit sus when I started to exit. The person started to exit too. Now, some of y'all might be saying, well, maybe they're getting off the same exit as you. So I said, okay, because of precaution, and I have been followed in the past, let me basically take the long route to get to where I need to get to so I could get the part from my vehicle, which I did. No sooner did I did that, an SUV pulled up right behind my vehicle. Like every lane I switched in on the highway, this vehicle was right up under me, like following me. So let's say I was supposed to get off at exit 35, right? Tell me why I needed to get off at exit 35 as an example, but I decided, all right, well, let me go to exit 38. I noticed the vehicle was on the highway with me until exit 38. They got off at exit 38, the same exit that I got off of. I made the left, they made the left. Why under God's green earth would you follow me all the way back to exit 35? Through town. Make it make sense. So I thought that was a little sus and creepy. So I said, all right, you know what? I was able to lose them because the light caught them or something like that. I was trying to turn, and when I turned, there was another vehicle that was coming straight, so I ended up kind of losing them. Eventually, they caught up to me, but they turned off to not make it obvious, which it was already too late. So, okay, fine. I went to go pick up the part from my car, and whatever. So now, there was a situation. It wasn't a situation. It was like something we had to do for work, right? So it was like a group thing where we all congregated, we gave praises to who needed to be praised, and that's fine. It was great because we ended up getting to leave work early. So I was like, all right, cool. That's the caveat to the whole thing, or that's the I don't know, special treatment, for lack of better terminology. So then now, the team that I'm on is a very small team. Okay? There's no reason why out of about 20 tables in the room, me and another individual that I work on the same team supposed to be at the same table. There's no way in hell that's supposed to happen if there's 20 tables out there. That was a little bit sus. Then on top of that, the topic that we were talking about was microaggression. I've experienced a lot of microaggression from particular individuals there, which was not cool, and as a result of that, only when necessary. So there's that. Then there was a group, well, it wasn't really a group, but there's like a few individuals introduced me to a series called Loki, right? So I ended up watching up to 3 episodes yesterday. The first episode was talking about the Keepers of Time, right? So if you watch it, it basically explains that there are sacred keepers of time. There's 3 individuals or whatever, sacred keepers of time. And everybody has a set path that they have to take, or they're supposed to take. Because I've had conversations with individuals, and we came to the conclusion that your path has already been predetermined before you even came here, before you got here. Like, my path was already predetermined before I even was born. So there's a certain path I needed to take. I hope that makes sense. So I would be considered a variant. You as the collective would be considered a variant. Everybody would be considered a variant, except for the 3 guardian keepers of time. Now, what was explained in the show, the first episodes, right out the gate, was that when a variant strays off of their path, it interrupts the timeline So let's say you were supposed to be a doctor, right? And you basically said, well, I don't want to be a doctor anymore. I want to be a fisherman, right? You take the necessary precautions to be a fisherman. You deciding to be a fisherman basically strayed you off of the destined path you were supposed to be on. So because of that, now it caused a hiccup in the timeline, and as a result of that, they send out these Minutemen. That's what they referred to in the show, which will literally come and seize you, capture you, whatever, and bring you to trial for basically straying off of your path. Now, the crazy part about that is if you're found guilty of diverting off of your path, you will be basically sentenced to a reset. Now, the illustration that they showed in the series, and I forgot, is it Netflix? No, Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. You can catch it. The first season, full season is there, and I think the second season, they release one episode at a time, yada yada blah blah blah. I'm only on episode 4, season 1. So what happens is, according to the illustration in the first episode, when you stray off of your path, it interrupts the timeline. It causes an interruption in the timeline, and basically it has to be reset. So what happens is they literally reset you. So let's say I was supposed to be like a nurse, and I decided that I wanted to be a skateboarding expert or some crap like that, right? Not that I'm saying that that's crap, but that's just how I talk. I decided to be a skateboard expert, right? Where they do the flips and the tricks and all of that stuff, which is great because I've seen a bunch of them and I'm like, how the hell they do that? But anyways, that's a whole nother story. So I decided to do that. When I get reset right before, or I get reset back to the point before I strayed off of my path. So what was the example I said again? I don't even know, but what I was supposed to be before, and I decided to be a skateboard expert, I get reset back to that point before I decided to become a skateboard expert. So basically it's as if nothing ever happened, right? One of those things. And I noticed that when I was pulling out, when I did some cards and stuff like that, it was like the word balance came out. Like one of my oracle cards talks about balance being restored. Like the balance card came out. Then the temperance angel talks about balance. What else? There's a few other decks that I have that also talk about balance and all of that stuff that's in there. So basically, there is I feel like there's a reset that's happening. Basically whatever happened in the past, it's going to be reset as if nothing ever happened type situation. And then yesterday I woke up, because you guys know, you've been watching me for a while, I get messages through songs, and sometimes some songs come to me. So yesterday when I woke up, Drake's song God's Plan came to me. So part of one of the things that I wanted, I was looking into was okay, God's plan. Maybe the reason why you went through what you went through was so that you could be put on your correct path. Maybe what you went through, it was supposed to activate you to put you on your present path. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's like something happened to you and it basically caused a lot of trauma. You heal from that trauma, but at the end of the day, it put you where you needed to be. Because we've also, I've also seen in the deck that I've, the Two of Wands in reverse, somebody went the wrong way. And it's almost as if it's being reset, okay? So there's that. Then this morning I woke up, the song by Lil Nas X called Industry Baby, that came to me, where it's I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for. I don't run from nothing, dog. Come get you some. Tell him I ain't laying low. You was never really rooting for me anyway. When I'm back up at the top, I want to hear you say, I don't run from nothing, dog. Come get you some. Tell him that the break is over. So basically, basically the part that got, like, was talking to me was like, you literally, like, handled this situation, whatever was being done to you, I don't know, you handled it. I really don't know, but I thought that was interesting how that song came to me this morning, and I actually blasted a few times. So I guess those are the things that I wanted to talk about. I just feel like there's something, I don't know, it's just something ain't normal. It's just something's just off. You ever feel like there's something that's off and it's like nobody ain't saying nothing, like people know but they ain't saying nothing to you type situation? Yeah, I think that's what's going on. But anyways, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.